Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am testing out YouTube Live. I've used it before on the computer. I don't think I've used it on the mobile in quite a while, if ever. So I'm going to give it a shot here while I get some stuff prepped for tomorrow. So no shipping today, unfortunately, USPS holiday, so no shipping today. Shipping will happen tomorrow, but I'm going to jot down all the orders that I have to get ready from a wholesale subscription perspective, and taking questions. So if you guys have any questions, anything you want to chat about, feel free to toss that out there. Welcome, welcome. We are just hanging out in the office. I'm doing some order stuff. If you guys have any questions, mealworms related, please let me know. I'm pretty sure I should see comments down below. So if you guys throw anything out there, if you could let me know if you can. Oh, hey, Anthony. Have you ever eaten them yourself? Yes, I have. It's been a while. So I sell them as live feeders for reptiles, poultry, things like that. And if I consume them, then I wouldn't be able to sell them to people. So right now, inventory is pretty low, which is a good thing and a bad thing. But yes, I have eaten them before. So I dehydrated them. I fed them nothing but garlic for a week, and then garlic powder. And then I pulled them out of that, let them get everything out of their system for 3 days. And then I dehydrated them in the oven. Really low temp, I think it was like 160, 170. And then they were nice and crispy, a little nutty and garlicky. So yeah, they were pretty good. I saw something else pop up there and then it disappeared. Mealworms died today during transportation. Ah, that's no good. That's never a good thing. It's kind of frustrating, right? So it's one of the things that as a shipper, as a seller and a shipper, that's a risk we have to take on. And that's, you have to bake that into your price, unfortunately. For everybody that buys, not everybody's shipping or packages are going to have issues. But it's one of the things that we have to factor in. It's one of the challenges when you first get started too is, let's say you've harvested 100,000 mealworms. You may not want to sell all of those right away in the same week, because if you have an issue with shipping and you have to replace those, you want to have that reserve just in case. And it's really hard to balance that out sometimes. I'm sorry to hear that happened. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I can get the comments to just stay up for me. They flash and then they go away. Sorry about that. Wish I could just keep them up. Yeah, if you guys have any other questions, please let me know. I'm gonna write down all the orders I need to get out. Make sure that things are prepped for tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a long day. Today is a USPS holiday in the US, so no shipping today. Usually Monday is my shipping day. I send out all my live orders on Monday via USPS priority. And that way it gives them the most time to get where they need to go before the weekend, so that ideally they get there. Some places it's 1 to 2 day shipping. Out to the coasts, sometimes it can be 4 to 5. And if there's any delays or issues, it just gives a little padding there, so they get there by the weekend to get picked up. And I've got folks now that are buying some of the older beetles, which is nice. Putting those to good use, using those as feed for beetle or for birds. Let's see, box size, weight, invoice. If you guys have any questions, please drop them in. I'm going to start doing more YouTube lives, and potentially some private lives. to get some more one-on-one time. I'm also trying to put together an option for folks that want to get together a few times a month and talk through issues they're having with their colony, things that they want to do to improve, talking with each other about what's working, what's not working, things like that. Looking at maybe like 10 to 15 people. I think more than 15 might get too cumbersome. And trying to do that for probably about 6 months. So would that be twice a month, 12 meetings, an hour and a half for that meeting. Do it via YouTube Live or Google Meet, something like that. And use that as a way to help get people going and started with their colonies, get the success rate increased. Oh, Beth. Why didn't Beth need 10,000? That seems a little too high to me. I gotta go check that. All right, let me see if I can pull these comments up again. If you guys have any questions, anything you want to see, let me know. I'll probably be here for about 20 minutes or so, trying to get my orders lined up for tomorrow. And then I'm going to do some farm work. I gotta feed everything today. I've got to get all the water replenished. Lots of stuff going on. Anthony, no more questions for me. Just wanted to say thank you for the videos. I'm looking at starting a colony here in the next couple of weeks. Awesome. Yeah, if you have any questions, Anthony, let me know. I'll be posting details about the starter classes as I get those details fleshed out, like the times, the costs, all that fun stuff. And we'll start getting that rolling. But thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Yeah. 10,000. All right. Yeah, the birds are starting to come back here in the U.S. As we get into spring. So starting to see a higher demand from the folks that had lowered over the winter, that were using them for feeding birds. All right, Lewis, we got 5,000. For those of you that are just joining, we're just doing a little test session this morning to get prepared, get me more experience and exposure here to YouTube Live. I do a lot of live sessions in a Facebook group, Mealworm Farming Co-op. I'm an admin there, and we try to do live events every week or two. I'm going to start doing those here as well. I've got the recordings of those events posted on my YouTube channel. There's a whole playlist of those if you want to go back and take a look at those, but we'll do something similar here on YouTube, natively within YouTube itself. How many is Raylene going to get? 10,000. Okay. I've got tons of beetles, an absolute monstrous amount of beetles, which is good because right now everybody's starting to get into the weather's better, right? And so folks are ordering their starter kits, getting those squared away. Those are selling out pretty quickly as folks want to start get things rolling for their colonies. But there's good and there's bad there. All right, so I appreciate you guys joining. If there's anything that you have questions about, please let me know. Sold a sifting tray over on Etsy. That's always a good thing to have happen. Orders. One blue. Let me grab that real quick. That's right here in the office. I designed these mealworm sifting trays, these guys. And the goal of those is to just quickly sift out mealworms that you want to harvest. to use as feeders, or if you're raising these to sell, it's a good way to get a quick, if somebody orders, hey, can I get 500 or 1,000? It's a good way to sift those out real quick, pour spout there right into the cup, and away you go. So somebody bought one of those out in Maryland. Thank you to that person out in Maryland. No shipping today, USPS holiday, President's Day here in the US, so this won't go out till tomorrow, but it's something that I can get packaged up today so that tomorrow with all the live orders, it's not something that I have to mess with. I always pack those live orders on Monday and ship the same day I pack it. I used to, back when I had 2 jobs, I had this and another job, I would get things packed up late Sunday night and then drop them off Monday. But now I don't have to do that anymore since this is the full-time gig. I gotta make sure that the date on this is tomorrow. All right, so I'll get that packaged up. That's done there. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Not a whole lot to cover. Again, just testing this out. The one thing I don't like is that the chat keeps disappearing. I'll have to do some quick searching to see if that can be changed. Because that's sort of frustrating. How do you pin chat on live chat? From a message from live chat, Go to put user hide add as moderator. No, Anthony, I like you, but I don't want to make you a moderator. That's interesting. I'm not seeing it here. I'll look into it some more. All right. Well, thank you guys for hanging with me and playing around with this. I don't know. Maybe there's a setting. Save, share, mute. Nope. Not there. I can turn the screen around. You can see my coffee mug. All right. I'll have to do some more digging there. I've got a couple unique orders from eBay. One person wants the order shipped to a specific 6364, a specific post office, which is fine. Instead of letting the post office figure that out. Apparently there are 3 post offices in this person's area. When I went and looked, there was only 1, but only 2. But maybe they've had some experience with that in the past. So that'll take me an extra couple minutes to facilitate printing that label directly out of USPS instead of out of eBay's setup, but it's worth it. It's not that big a deal. It's a couple minutes and this person gets exactly what they need. And then we've got another order, 2-1. No hold. So one person requested no hold for pickup. So I usually ship everything USPS priority, hold for pickup, because one of the most dangerous parts of shipping is from your post office to your actual address. If you are late on your route for your post office, or if they put it in a mailbox, or even if they put it on your front porch, if it's in the sun, it could cook them. If it's not in the sun, it's too cold, they could die. And so that's why just about everybody ships hold for pickup for live insects. And if you don't want hold for pickup, it avoids the live guarantee. That works for some people. Like some people have worked out scenarios. They know they're on the early route, or they order insects routinely and their post office person knows where to put them, that sort of thing. And I've also had people who just say, I can't get to the post office. I'm handicapped, or I work during the day, or whatever it is. And so we work things out and get that taken care of. But it's just all part of shipping live insects. I'm just going to send them a quick message to let them know I got their requests. My fingers are a little cold and typing is not as smooth as it could be. All right, so that's done. Okay, well, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I don't see any other comments or questions or anything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up. Obviously, I need a phone holder. So thank you guys for jumping on, and we'll do some more lives like this in the future. Try to get them scheduled, and that way, if you guys have any questions or anything you want to see, we'll tackle at that point. Thank you much. Have a great day.